June 14th. And I was up early today. I was over at John's at 7, but he was knockered, so he took a day off. So I'm grateful because I had a lot of excavation to do. I mean, you probably can't even tell, but I moved in at least a yard or 2 yards of fill to bring the grade up. And I gotta say, this whole outdoor kitchen looks like shit right now, and I'm gonna redo it all. The first thing I'm gonna do is put in a gravel deck from the canopy over to the end of the trailer, from the door over to the end of the trailer, an 8-foot deck, a pebble deck. Nothing permanent. I think John is right. Don't put. I was going to put concrete and terracotta, but I'm not doing that. I'm just going to put pebbles in, and that way, a tractor can hook up to this trailer and pivot it right out down the bottom of the driveway. Everything's got to be temporary. So I don't know if you could see it or not, but there's a little white post in the ground there. There's going to be a column there. There's going to be a column down there and a flat roof. And this outdoor kitchen is going to look, by next year, it'll be an authentic 3-season outdoor kitchen. With it'll be screened in the summer so the bugs don't get in. And in the wintertime, I'll have panels that I stow away and then bring in for the wintertime, plexiglass panels. And the bottom of the trailer will be all blocked off with 2-inch insulation board. So it's going to be really, really warm this winter. But I probably put in 4 hours today excavating. You can't even tell that I did it because it's all finished off, but I probably put in 1.5 feet of soil that I excavated out of that trailer over there. And today, I not only did I excavate and move all the material that was in the back over to here, but I also moved the front of the trailer over 6 inches, and that one is an ordeal. I'm telling you, 4 hours is about all I can do, and I'm knockered after that. But my cat comes around in the morning. He wants something to eat, and I let her in, and she came in and had something to eat at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then she took off, and then I didn't see her till just 5 o'clock. She came, and I had some dry food out here, and she ate on. She's a chew and screw cat. My cat chews and screws. But I'll tell you what, come wintertime, she's going to want to stay inside. I know it. And she's getting used to it, so I'll get her used to it a little at a time. and I'll let her stay inside. I don't want to. This is, oh God, I look awful. So anyway, that's what I did today. I'm gonna make a couple of pizzas tonight. I'm gonna make a pie for me and for John. I'm gonna make two white pies, which is because I got fresh dough, and it's gonna be at the peak of fermentation in the trays in about an hour. And once it gets to the peak of fermentation, I only got 6 dough balls, so 2 of them I will make tonight, and 4 of them I will freeze. And if you freeze them at the peak of fermentation, they're pretty damn good. I gotta say, they're pretty damn good. But you can't let them overproof. If they overproof, then they're flat and they suck. You got to get them at the peak. So, in about an hour, I'm going to make 2 white pies, which is fresh dough, ricotta cheese on the bottom, salsa verde, Parmigiano Reggiano, mozzarella, I'll have some, tonight is going to be sausage and bacon, mushrooms, onions, and red peppers. And that's what I'm serving tonight. Just going to be for me and John. And I'm going to start the oven up in about 15 or 20 minutes. Takes a half an hour for that little oven to come up to speed. But when I get my whole flat roof built, that canopy that you see right there, that blue canopy, that's not going to be there anymore. That's going over to that trailer. Because I'm going to have a big flat roof deck up there with a spiral staircase someplace. I don't know where it's going to be yet, to get up on top. It's going to be nice. But somebody told me today it had to be metal. I'm like, no. I got a lead today. I got one of the guys, Tanner, down the street told me that there's a sawmill. There's a sawmill down in Lewisburg, and I know where it is. It's near the Ace Hardware. And I'm going to go down to the sawmill and order 20-foot beams. They're going to be 12 by 12 or 10 by 12. Gigantic beams, wooden beams, to go up above my trailer. Because the structure up above the trailer has got to be substantial. It's got to be not only just, it's got to hold, like 10 people up there. You get a lot of weight. And then I have to have cross diagonals to make sure it doesn't sway. It's got to hold snow. It's going to be substantial. I have to get a permit. I'm going to get it permitted. And I know they're going to give me a hard time. I already know this. But I'm going to over-engineer it to the point where there's no way in God's green earth that structure is coming down. And I'll have a 12-foot, it'll be as high as that pole right there. And I will have a deck overlooking the lake, a 3-season lake view. And I will have, I've figured out today that in the midsummer, that is where my garden is going to be. Well, let me put it this way. My herb garden. There'll be an herb garden all around the perimeter of the deck so that you can't get too close and fall off. And then the other herb garden's going to be over there. Well, not really. Not right away. The primary garden is going to be up on top of the deck. My purple basil, onions, garlic, scallions, tomatoes, of course. I don't know how they're going to be, but I will. Jalapeno peppers, for sure. And there's going to be a gigantic deck up there and a rooftop garden along the perimeter so that you can't fall off. So I don't have to put railings up. And then someplace there's going to be a spiral staircase to get up there. I don't know where it's going to be yet. That's all I know. This is Wild Bill. I'm out. See ya.